Yes. Yes. So you say, and you brothers just talk. Yeah, we talk with proof, evidence, things that's right there in your face. We bring it out of the scriptures and we bring it to life. So it's better to marry than to burn. You don't want to be lusting inside. You doing the work of the Lord, but yet you got all this wickedness going on in you. You perform these wicked acts on children, or just fornicating, not taking responsibility for women. You just sleep with them and move on. That's not what it's about. That's not what it's about. Give me that Deuteronomy 22:28. So now we're going to go into different scenarios about marriage, how to find the right woman, or how a man should take part in his daughters being married off. The point, I'm gonna bring out a couple of scriptures, but it's all gonna evolve into one big breakdown. It's gonna evolve into one big breakdown. Locking back into this 1 Corinthians 7, it's better to marry than to burn. Read it.
Deuteronomy 22:28. If a man find a damsel that is a virgin, which is not betrothed, and lay hold on her, and lie with her, and they be found,
right?
Then the man that lay with her shall give unto the damsel's father 50 shekels of silver, and she shall be his wife, because he hath humbled her. He may not put her away all his days.
Right. So, bring it to today, because we don't have the fields no more. It's not about, back in the day, back in this time here, it wasn't no buildings like this. There was fields. There was women working in the fields, maidens, virgins working in the field. And the men, if they found them and they delighted in them, they took them. There was some they took that was betrothed to a husband. There was some that took that was married to a husband already. There was some they took that was virgins. In this case, she was a virgin. She wasn't betrothed to a husband. Bring it to today, it may be a young girl you see walking to school, walking to the store, and you pull over girl, you walk up on her and you whisper in her ear. And you defile her, or you humble her, you lay with her. And this time, you would have to go to the mother and to the father, or to the father as it says, and pay him, and take responsibility for this woman. But that's not what we do today, is it, brother? We find the young girls, we defile them, and push them right back out the door. You pull your pants off, shake it off, and go ahead. Here go a couple of dollars. Go buy yourself some sneakers, or take you to get something to eat. We don't take responsibility for them. And now they're sick, they're defiled, they don't know which way is up, and they're just left out there. But now you done expose something in them where they don't know how to control it now. Now they're sleeping with any and everybody. That's not how it goes. You find a young woman, you lay with her, you have to take responsibility for her, as the scripture says here, and you can't put her away. You can't put her away. You humble this sister. You didn't go to the father and to the mother and then do it rightly. You humbled her, you just found her, you didn't ask no questions, you just dealt with her. You don't even know who she come from, what type of female she is. You just know she look nice, she's young, and you got her ear. And you took advantage of it. Now what do? You don't know, huh? You end up getting her pregnant, y'all end up in divorce court, all type of madness follows behind it. But as I said, I'm just going to bring out scriptures because it's going to evolve to one big thing. Give me that Ecclesiastes 26. And you give me Ecclesiastes 7:23. I want yours first. 7:23. 26:19. Just hold it for me. You got Ecclesiastes 7.
Ecclesiastes 7:23.
Ecclesiastes.
I thought you said Ecclesiastes.
I was talking about this today. There's a balance, a universal balance in the earth. And once that balance is messed up, as it is today, everything gets jacked up. So the things that we're saying here sound so foreign. They sound so foreign. I'm going to some scriptures that's going to be like, you're going to be like, this is crazy. He must be out of his mind. You can't do that today. Ain't no way this is going to happen, that is going to happen. That's because the balance has been messed up by the wicked doers, men with wicked imaginations, women with wicked imaginations. They mess the balance up. That's why divorce rate is out of control. That's why our young sisters and young brothers got babies and don't know what to do with them, because the balance is all messed up. Check it out.
Ecclesiastes 7:23. Hast thou children?
Right.
Instruct them, and bow down their neck from their youth.
Right. Hast thou children? Instruct them. That's the problem. Me and this brother was sitting on the app the other day talking about that. How the children just running everywhere and just doing whatever. It's because the parents ain't instructing them. They ain't getting no counsel. They're not getting nothing. Hey, go to school, do your work, come home, go play. The children running up and down the street doing whatever. You didn't instruct them well. That's what, I mean, it's the same to parents. They work 5, 6, 7 days a week, and all they can think about is getting off and going to play. Same thing with the children. They go to school, they feel that's the only responsibility. After they get out of school, they play. This is how your daughter can get caught in the field. Can get caught in the street. So the scripture says, has thou children? Yeah, the brother said they will get caught because it's evident. That's what's going on. You do at work, you think because when your child was 4, 5, 6, 7 years old, it was a sweet child. Now she's 11, 12, 13, she's starting to blossom. He's starting to feel himself. And you still think they're that 5 and 6 year old. They're not. Especially today with the TV and the videos going on, they starting to feel totally different. And you're not paying no mind because you got the former child in your mind. You thinking about when your child was young, when it was so sweet and innocent. But the child got new things in the head, and you're not even paying it no mind. So the Lord said, if you have children, instruct them well. Go ahead.
Ecclesiasticus 7:24. Hast thou daughters, have care of their body.
Have care of their body. Real, and give me this. Hold this. Give me this Ecclesiasticus. Hold that right there, right? It's Ecclesiasticus. I'm going to say 40. 42 and 9. Right. Now the scriptures here says, has thou daughters, have care of their body, and show not thyself cheerful towards them. Have care of their body. Know what your daughter's doing. Know, men, you act like this thing is taboo to know when your daughters have reached their monthly, when they start having their monthly. You say, oh, no, don't talk to me about that. Go talk to your mama. No, my man, you better get on top of that. No. No, if your daughter started reaching that period where she's starting to have her menstruation, you should want to know just as much as the mother want to know. You should want to know. Because that means now other things could take place in her body. You should want to know what's going on. If she's clean, if she's unclean. You can teach your daughter how to keep herself clean. You can teach her how to wash herself. Don't just put it on the woman. It's your responsibility too. The scripture says, has thou daughters, have care of their body. Teach them too. Know what they're doing. Pay attention. Your daughter, she's starting to grow in places. Don't just look the other way because your daughter's starting to blossom. Hey, is it about time you need some bras, training bras, Have care of their body. Know what's going on. Listen, babe, you can't wear that no more. It's getting it's fitting too much, You're starting to be a little too revealing. You need to start, let's go shopping. Let's go do something. It's time to get involved, especially with your daughters and your sons. I'm not cutting off the sons, but we're not there yet. We're talking about your daughters. So it says, hast thou children, instruct them well, and bow down their necks in their youth. Hast thou daughters, have care of their bodies, and show not thyself cheerful towards them. What they got to say.